Hey everyone, welcome back here to my channel where I play Buffzoo. My name is Nissa and today we are looking at the Black Pacu mod by Leaf Buffzoo Fishing Planet. Again, not sure if Fishing Planet is something a modder or if it's something Leaf and Buffzoo just call their little fishing planet when they build mods together. Not sure. Anyway, it is of course a fish and it is called Black Pacu. As you can see, it is clearly having like at least the top of it green, but I found multiple pictures, picking them up here, where you clearly can see that there are multiple different colorations. I think again if they are in a darker area, then they will appear darker in color. A lot of fish have scales that reflects light, so if lights around them have a specific color, that will also affect it, but not this much. But I did choose this specific picture because this is looking like the coloration they were going for, and we will come in to talk about the colorations today. I can clearly see that. So that's the picture, but again it's a fish, so there it is. Jumping into it, the game, here they are. We do not have a lot diving right now, but first issue is as you can see here, they are called Tambaqui in the game. No matter if you search for them in this shop or if you go into Zoopedia, that's not this one's there, then they are called that. That's nothing I can do anything about, but it's just I really couldn't find them, and then I was like, oh, is that a mistake or something? So I asked in the modding community, and someone really fast, I don't remember who, really fast just answered that it's just a different name for the same fish. So it's not weird, it's not wanky, it's just a little bit confusing. But here you can see it. Again, data deficiency. Yeah, it's a fish. They are really difficult to count. They are from South America, Amazon River. Aquatic biomes, of course, but also tropical, temperate, and grassland. They only need 1 square meter of land and 1 of water, and I think that's the absolute minimum. Live in places from 0 to 42 degrees Celsius, and you need a grade 2 fins above 1.5 meters. I wish they just put the to a half a meter or the minimum, because again, normally they wouldn't like jump out of the water, I think. But that's just a fish in general. I don't see why we need so high fins. Group size up to 20, but only up to 80 of each gender. Aggression level equals to dominance. They are polygamous and confident around humans. Guess should not enter their habitat. I do think they eat meat, but I'm not completely sure. The males grow to 1.40 meters, which is for maybe 5 feet. And the females 1.15 meters, which is 3.8 feet, I think. Live for around 50 years and weigh around 20 kilos, being roughly 44 pounds. Reach sexual maturity at 10 years old and can reproduce until they die. They will give between 2 and 7 offspring every year and be pregnant for 3 months. Should be very easy to get to reproduce in captivity. For enrichments, we have the sprinkler, the small balls. Note that we do not have the pumpkin ball, water jet, blood scent marker, rubber duck, and mud bath. And for the food enrichment, we have the frozen blood pumpkin, restrained feeder, underwater feeder. Again, only the tall variations, not the flat one, and the block of frozen fish. keep in mind that if you really want these to stay in water, then don't use any of these that have to go on land. For instance, the mud bath, they want to use it, so they will go on land to use it. Seen with the frozen plopkapon, for instance. They have interspecies enrichments here with all of the South American most commonly known animals we have here, like the capybara, the Gulliver's dwarf caiman, the giant otter, jaguar. But I'm a little bit confused. The platypus and the moose doesn't fit here. Neither do you. That's kind of weird. But yeah, again, I do not assume that I understand what is in the head of the mothers. Yeah, here they are. In general, I think most of the fish much at this point actually stay within the water. But it's not something I see specifically with this one, though. It stay on top of the water. You can see if we look on land, they are not really... They're a little bit up there, but it's not bad at all. Again, if you will want to really have them in water, only water, then make an aquarium only with a little, like, square meter of land, so they will kind of have to stay in the water. But for instance, if you want them with some kind of other animal that would go on land, then this is something that will happen. I know they are fit up in this corner, so yeah, maybe that also affected. I would like to look at them underwater though. Hey, I thought I removed you. Okay, we do not have anyone in the water right now. Can I just get anyone to go down there, please? Yeah, and then dive. Please dive. I said underwater. No idea why they won't dive. They did dive before, I will say, so it's not that. It's just weird. But then, oh, not what I wanted. We have one up here we can look at. It's still done. Again, it's still wet, so it's only like the water is not there, but the wet texture will still be the same. I do like the texture of the scaly bits. It doesn't look like individual scales that actually put in on top of each other, but it looks really nice, as you can see, especially here. It looks a little bit flat, but it's really not bad. And again, when you play your game out here, it's not an issue. I really, really like the shine, as you can see when we move around. It really looks nicely. Even down over here on the shadow side, you can still see the reflection of light, which looks really, really, really good. The fins looks a little off, but that's because that specific kind of a little bit see-through texture is really nothing they have in the game. And also the thickness, it's not thick, but it is definitely thicker than it would be in real life, and that's just what we have to work with. I do not blame the modders at all. It's just something you should be aware about. I pulled up the picture here again to just compare the color, where on the one on the picture, the real one, it seems more like a golden color, where here for me it looks a little more green. Again, that can have something to do with settings on different things. Again, the picture, it looks very much that there's light on it, but it could be like a very yellow light, a very blue light, whatever. That all could affect that. And again, over here I can have some settings on my screen or on my graphic card or in my game even that will change the color a tiny bit. The eye looks absolutely disgusting, and that's what it should be, because it's the eye of a fish. So yeah. Okay, really nice detail, even though we can look all... Of course it's blocked up at some point, but we can look really far into the mouth and there's no nothing's weirdness going on in there. It's a really nice detail. For the babies, they are smaller variations of the big ones. I wouldn't assume that they got their own. You can see even the patterns are the same. And that's simply because with fish, they are pretty much hatched done. They are pretty much just done when they're born. And then they can... yeah, they're born done, and then they just grow in size compared to other animals. For us, for instance, where our babies are not ready to take care of themselves, but a lot of fishies are. Anyway, guys, that's actually... yeah, they do pop out a little bit. But that's actually all I wanted to show you. Again, the mod is called Black Pacu, but the in-game variation is the Tambaqui. Probably not how it's pronounced, but it's how I read it. So yeah, again, link to everything below. How to install mods, a guide by Leaf. Really good video. Highly recommend if you haven't used mods in Planet Zoo before. And oh, we have a diver. Now it is a baby, but again, it's the same model. There. As you can see, the color changes a little bit underwater, but it's not like a whole lot. So let's just stop on this picture before it moves away or something weird. So yeah, again, highly recommend if you want to use it. If you don't, it's fine. Again, I just want to help you choose your mods, actually, not to make you use them. But anyway, guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification so you know the next time I upload a video. Really hope to see you again, either in the comments below or in the next video. Bye, guys.